All right, let's get a check on what's playing out with other markets that we track. That's talking about crypto now. We see it's green on the screen, starting off this week with Solana deeper in the green there, about $214. Quite a jump there. Was trading about 200 and about $201, $202, but we're seeing a spike right there. Bitcoin, that's holding up 0.69% up. Ethereum, 4,321, 0.29%. And we see mostly stable coins there in the red, showing that investors are ready to put some skin into most of these risk assets. At this point, let's get a check on some of the headlines in the market now. According to recent reports, the Trump family's assets have seen an impressive increase of about $1.3 billion, directly attributed to their cryptocurrency investments. This remarkable growth pushes their total estimated fortune to about $7.7 billion. Clear that digital assets are playing a crucial role in expanding the family's financial portfolio. That's according to reports from Bloomberg. And we're also seeing a company announce that, accordingly, that Solana have announced that $1.65 billion, including cash and stable coins, that's going to be added to some rounds of acquisitions for them. Galaxy, Jump Crypto, and Multicoin will provide capital and strategic support to help Ford Industries structure and execute its Solana Treasury strategy there. So we see Solana there raising funds from the market there, about $1.6 billion. And we see Meta Planet Inc. Listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, that they disclosed this today, that had acquired 136 Bitcoins in the latest purchase. The deal was valued about $15.2 million with an average acquisition cost of $111,000 per coin. The transaction reflects the company's ongoing strategy to expand its Bitcoin holdings over time there. So, and they're also getting listed. So a lot of talk recently about Meta Planet so far. All right, let's bring in Rume Ofi now to bring us up to speed on what's playing out with the market. Hello, Rume.
Hello, Larry. Good afternoon.
Fantastic. Great to have you. Rume, I'm sure you saw the headline there with the Trump family wealth rising a lot this time. And it seems that they're the only ones having fun in the crypto space right now.
Yeah, they're changing dynamics. Right now, we're beginning to see a few things around politics and crypto right now. First in its kind in the history of the entire industry. But I think for a sitting president, there should be some level of restriction. I'm very sure that Congress is going to do something about it. Maybe not now, but I think for a president to get directly involved and his family getting involved in the industry, launching coins back to back, stable coins, and actually launching a nature coin, meme coin, as well as the wife and a couple of others. It's really not cool at all for me.
Right. I guess the American people might want a share of that wealth, at some point. But let's look at, crypto adoption now. New reports, data from Chainalysis, that show that we're seeing that India, that's leading globally with crypto adoption. They're number one. Then we see Nigeria there coming in sixth, United States second, the likes of Vietnam and Brazil. Talk to me about this latest data there. What is it telling us?
Yeah, actually, analysis on the adoption rate of digital asset, cryptocurrency and the likes. It's quite fantastic. 151 countries actually are part of that ranking, and Nigeria is sitting at number 6, ahead of Indonesia, Ukraine, Philippines, Russia, and even the UK. I think the other country there from Africa is Ethiopia. So it makes a lot of sense that something great is actually happening in Nigeria. But the data is not so much perfect because some of these data that came out has to do with some persons are actually to be using VPN. So they are not saying it should be exact. It can be exact, yeah, right? But the millions of sites were visited, about billions, I beg your pardon, about 13 billion was actually visited to be able to get all of this information right about now. But I think it shows that the interest is growing really hard. to get involved in all of this. And I'm really proud that Nigeria is sitting at number 6. But once upon a time, before we had all of the Bitcoin, crypto is from thin air by the then CBN governor that personally attacked it. We were sitting at almost the number one at some point, if number one or two. So it's not more like now a clarion call for the current administration to double down on how we can go back to, if possible, being the number one. I think the US is actually number 2 now because the president currently is taking crypto really serious and is making sure that America comes first. So this is how we need to also make Nigeria come first in a way to influence Africa. A lot is going to happen, and a lot is still happening right now.
So what would you say is the relationship between crypto adoption and economic growth? Nigeria leading, when it comes to crypto adoption, does that translate to economic growth in any way?
Yeah, so the truth is, it could be. So I'll put it in this way. A lot of Nigerians are retailers, right? They see this right now as a way not just to flip money, or in a way, a couple of persons, younger persons now are looking at a situation where they could get career around it. We see people very heavy on the DeFi space. We see people heavy in the gaming space. I was speaking to a young man last week, and he was telling me how he plays game and makes money off playing games. He buys characters, all of those NFT stuff, and they put them into gaming and all, and he makes money from that. So there's a new economy that's emerging right now, and I think the government needs to pay very good attention to that, so that the idea of government not providing jobs, they can carve a niche around supporting and giving a very good enabling environment for companies that are already here and companies that are about to come here to be able to thrive. And I'm very, very sure that the current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, actually wants economic process for the. So these innovative therapies could just give an enabling environment, and every of the young people, the youth, will be engaged with this industry. It's a very, very fantastic one if that is going to happen. And I'm also urging that some of these implementations to come in very fast, like stablecoin regulation and also licensing of exchange platform for crying out loud for a very long time now, almost going to a year more now. We just have very few, just 2 platforms that have been licensed, and it doesn't make any sense.
Right. All right. Let's look at markets generally. We know in the U.S. September and August are normally seen as bad months for crypto. That's for price action when it comes to stocks, and they're also seeing that correlation when it comes to crypto. They're saying historically, August, September, bad months. When it comes to crypto price action, especially for Bitcoin. Do you think Bitcoin will be able to surpass the September curse this time?
Right about now, the U.S. economy is playing a very huge role right now, and you see the job data that came out, a couple of other things that are going to come out this week, like CPI and all of that. They are already having a very strong stake in the entire crypto market. So I'm of the opinion that a lot of persons also expected August to be.
All right. So I guess. Okay, Ruben, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So I guess Ruben is frozen there, but definitely we're trying to find out if the September curse is going to continue right here for price action when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Historically, it's a bad month, but I guess for a bear that should be good, because if it's a bad month, that means prices are going to be going down, and that would give some bears a chance to accumulate some coins. They're still looking at that overall data. They're coming out from Chainalysis. We're seeing India when it comes to overall index ranking. They're number 1. Retail centralized service value received. They also ranked number 1. India. Centralized service value received ranking number 1. DeFi value received ranking, that's the centralized finance. They're also number 1 there. That's talking about India. Then United States follows. But we know President Trump is making a lot of moves to put the U.S. or make the U.S. the cryptocurrency capital of the world. So maybe he's not far off, at this point, but that's how major markets are starting off this trading week, and definitely we're going to keep you updated